Hi, Cherie Griffin here. I'm a realtor, so let's get down to it. This week I've been talking a little bit about downsizing and decluttering and giving you some different scenarios. Well, today I'm going to talk to one that's kind of sensitive, and this is where you might have to become the caregiver to a parent, a sibling, a child, a relative. And the downsizing may occur that you may have to sell your home and move in with them. Or they may have to sell their home and move in with you. Or they, or you, may have to go into a community, a 55 plus community, or an assisted living community. So I want to talk a little bit about this. I've got some experience with this. I and my husband for 12 years had to take care of my mom. And when we first started off, we had a home in Oregon. And we had to basically downsize, get rid of an awful lot of stuff because we were moving in with my mom. And when we finally got there with everything, we had to take, probably a couple of weeks to be able to get our things in the house because we had to remove some of her things that had been in the house for a long time, so we could put our things in there. And it was quite emotional to have to move her things, and maybe we even had to get rid of some of those things because they were just old and were not of practical use anymore, and put our things in there so that we could make that place our home too. And even a year or 2 years later, it was still an emotional thing for my mom. So I want to talk to you a little bit about this because this is a stressful time for you as well as the other party that's involved in the caregiving situation that's going to be happening. You're going to be asking them or yourself some really tough questions. Do I want to keep this? Do I give this away? Do I give this to the kids? Or do I basically sell it? These are hard things because your heart gets involved with all this, and emotions can get hot, or they can get very, in my mother's case, sometimes she just totally withdrew because she was very frustrated about the whole situation. But we did it. We made it. Kind of a thing. But here's some of the things I want to go over with you that hopefully they'll help you in this situation. First thing you want to do, if you've got plenty of time and you know that this situation is going to come, declutter. That means take one room at a time, walk in it, look at it and go, I don't need this, I don't need that. I can leave that just so and so. Do that before you even start packing or doing anything. Just kind of make an inventory. Now, one of the things that helped us is that we got a notebook. And when we had these ideas, my husband had one, I had one. So when we had an idea or we looked at something and we thought about it, we wrote it down in that book. Because you found that later on you'd go, what was I thinking about? What was I wanting to do? If you had the book and writing it down, you could stay on task and things happen. It's obvious there are some things you're just going to have to throw away. And if you can, go ahead and get you one of those bins from the garbage guys and just put it outside. Or get yourself a couple extra garbage cans. Buy some plastic bags. They're always great. Just declutter both houses if that's what it's going to be taking and you're joining into one. Collect all your important papers and put them in a safe. I mean, that's things like wills and deeds and trust and everything. Now, if you don't want to put everything together in one safe, buy yourself a fireproof cabinet, file cabinet, and put all of their stuff in one drawer and all of your stuff in another drawer. And make sure it's got a lock on it, and make sure they get a key and you get a key. That way you know everything is safe, and so when it's moved, everything's in those cabinets. And you don't have to worry about it because everybody knows where those papers are and those things that are needed. Don't let your grown kids come in if you're not going to sell a place, yours or theirs, right off the bat. Come in and use the home as a storage place or a museum. Don't. House runs down really fast that way. Another thought is that don't attack this and say, I'm going to do this all today. No. Just do the decluttering and the deciding of who's going to get what or what you're going to do with it. Spend 2 hours, just 2 hours a day. That's going to be good for mom or dad or the siblings or whomever that's going to be the person you're going to be giving the care to. It'll help them. That way they won't be stressing out a lot. So you got your notebook, you're making your notes. Another thing you need to do is you need to get a moving company if that's something you're going to do. If you need a list of a couple of really good movers, I can help you there. I've got those for you. Also, you want to make sure that when you do get a moving company, if that's what you want to do, make sure you have a written contract with them and you have a specific date when they're going to be there, and make sure that wherever you're going, that somebody has a key to let you in. It's nothing like getting to mom's house and mom's out to lunch and the truck's there to unload and nobody's got a key. So before all this moving starts happening, make sure that you each have a key to each other's place. Also, make a plan of the place that you're moving them to so that you'll know where the couch is going to go, where the bed's going to go, and have them interact with you so they can tell you where they want these things, and do the measuring of those rooms so that everybody knows that when that china hutch comes in, it will fit on that wall. And it'll eliminate a lot of headaches and frustrations. Also, think about letting people know addresses. Let your bank know. Let your insurance know. Let the utility company know. Let the water company know. Let the people at the church know. Let everybody know that you're going to have mom moving in with you, and give them all the information that they need. Or you're moving in with mom and make sure that everybody, your credit cards and everything, know where you're going, kind of a thing. Get yourself your own mailbox outside mom's place or them outside your place so your mail doesn't get all mixed up together. You go down to the 911 office and say, I need a separate address. I'm moving in with my mom. I don't want to get our mail confused. And they will assign that to you. And once they assign that to you, they let the post office know that there's a new address, yours or theirs. So that's one thing that you need to stop and think about. Oh, and pets. Pets get devastated when you're shuffling and moving and packing and putting things into a new place or taking things out of another place. It's best if you take the cat and the dog or whatever pet that you have and put them in a kennel for 4 or 5 days. Now, once you get everything situated and everybody's unpacked and everything's in the new place, introduce the animals back. And once the animal's in there, they can still smell the scents from the place where they were before. So they won't be quite as confused, and they'll be able to accept those places a lot easier. Cats are a lot easier. Dogs are kind of hard, though. They pee in a new place. They don't mean to. I don't care how well they're trained. They will still lose it. So be aware. Go down to the pharmacy and fill all the prescriptions so that when you're moving, and it may take you a couple weeks to do this, you don't run out of prescriptions and you don't get frustrated. Everybody's got their pills. Everybody's got everything that they need when it comes to medicine-wise. Label everything. And I want to give you this deal about labeling. Make sure that you have a box that says open first. Now, it may not just be one. It may be open first one, open second, open third. This is like her bathroom or his bathroom. The sheets and the linens for his or her bathroom. the medicine, his or her bathrooms. Make sure that those are open first boxes, and make sure it says what room they'll go into. Now, also something else, if you've got valuable jewelry, go down to the bank and get a safety deposit box and put all the jewelry in those boxes. Don't worry about those. Don't think, what did I put? Which box did I put it in? Where did I hide it? Put it in the bank, in the safety deposit box. Also, again, if you've got important papers and if you don't have a safe or anything, put them in one box so that when you get to the new house, you know exactly where they are, if you're not putting them in a safe or putting them in a fireproof cabinet. Make sure that you discard items that just aren't going to be used. And remember, in the kitchen, do a survey. You don't want duplicates of everything. Talk to the kids and see if they want mama's this or they want this, because it's going to be a duplicate of everything in the one house. And you may have lots of duplicates, so you're going to have to make some decisions there. Make sure that maybe an appraiser comes in, looks at your furniture and tells you if it's worth anything or it's worth nothing, kind of a thing. Puts you at ease, and maybe puts mama, who said that coffee table is worth $12,000, and come to find out it's only $199, kind of a thing. It'll put everybody at ease when it comes to those kind of things. Make you inventory list. If you've got some things that you're really concerned about, inventory it. Make sure, again, that you contact your banks, your utility companies, your credit card companies, everybody. Let them know that there's some changes going on in your life. And again, ensure everything is labeled. I want to give you a quick thing that will probably help you a little bit. Get you 4 cards, different colors. Preferably one's green, one's orange, one's blue, and one's red. Green is save it. It's not getting rid of that at all. Number 2 is orange. We better hang on to this. We just might need this. Blue is donate, sell it. You can sell it on eBay and Craigslist, amazing stuff, or have a yard sale, a garage sale, or have one of these companies that do estate sales come in and they price everything and they get a little cut, and then you make some money off that stuff too. And red, chuck it. Just get rid of it. It's not worth it. Some items have some real sentimental value. Let's say mom and dad are moving, but you don't have any place for it in the house or in their new abode, in their new community, kind of a thing. Take pictures of them and then put them on a DVD or do a scrapbook so that they can go back and look at it. It helps a little bit if you do that. And make sure, again, papers, important papers, sort through them. If they're old, they're over 5 or 7 years old, shred them. Don't toss them, shred them before you put them out in the garbage. And be patient. Be patient. Be patient. Be patient. Don't lose it. Emotions are high in this kind of move when it comes to parents or kids or siblings or aunts or uncles, for you and for them. And just put your arms around them, give them loves, give them kisses, give them the support that they need, because it's kind of hard for an older person to move from a place or an establishment, and it's hard for you too, to make that big move into mama's house or wherever you're going. But I think the most surprising thing is when the person that you've been moving, and once you're all settled and everything is where it needs to go, for them to kind of step back and go, you know, I should have done this a long time ago. And then you go, you know, cry, laugh hysterically. You know, you made it. They made it. There'll be some rough days ahead, but you know, it'll all work out. being a caregiver for someone that you love and moving them, downsizing, decluttering, you can do it. And I'm here to help you. If you need to pick my brains, you need some references, you need some phone numbers, anything that I can do to help you when it comes to this kind of situation, I would be delighted to help you. Like I said, been there, done it, kind of a thing. I am Sherry Griffin, and I am a realtor. I work for Keller Williams Realty out of Boise with the Turner Group here in Nampa, Idaho. My phone number is 208-880-9932. Senior moment. You have a great day, and don't stress. Be patient. Be patient. It'll all work out.